Alright guys, this is my 2020 Nissan Titan Pro4X. I've had it for about a month now. What it has is it has a 3-inch rough country lift on it, 3 inches in the front, 1 inch on the back. The rims are Fuel Rebel 6, I believe, and they're in bronze. The tires, I went a little bit cheaper on the tires. Those are short tracks, wide climber RTs. Where I got it lifted at in the rims and tire setup, he said that they were good. You just got to rotate them. So I'm gonna try them out, see how they are. But I think tires is what the most thing that it can jump up in price. Once you start going into your Nittos and your Toyos, the price just starts going up. So I went with a little bit cheaper option just to kind of save a little money. And we'll see how they last. I'll keep you all posted on that. A little bit about the truck. So I did remove the Pro4X sticker. Just went ahead and got my wife's hair dryer, heated it up, it just came right off. One of the things I do like about this truck, as you can see, it has no chrome whatsoever, which I like. Another thing about these 2020s, I like this LED outline, and they're unique. There's nothing else on the street that has them. I mean, you know the other trucks do have them, but this design like that, you can kind of tell it's a Titan when you see it on the street. And they're bright. That is one thing I did notice, that they're real bright. Even in the daytime, they're bright. I do get a lot of compliments on the red Nissan emblem and also on the tow hooks. Lots of compliments on that. This truck, like it is, the way it sits, does turn heads. Before, when it was stock, not really. When they're stock, these trucks look kind of plain to me in a stock form. So, you know, stock wheels and just stock stance. They look kind of just, you know, like a regular half-ton truck. This is not the XD model. The XD model does have a longer front end. It kind of sticks out more. And in my opinion, the XD has to be lifted up for it to look good. If it's not lifted up, it does not look good for me, just in my opinion. We do one little walkthrough. It does have a MagnaFlow exhaust. I was looking into doing like a full catback exhaust, but I figure I already got a lot of money into it now with the lift and tires. I just went cheap and just got a regular MagnaFlow exhaust. The actual catback exhaust you're looking at for a Nismo or another brand, you're looking at about $1,200 to $1,600. I chose the bronze on the rims because to me it was just something that you don't really see that much. And you know, everybody has black rims, black truck, black rims. You see a lot of chrome, you see a lot of gray, but I figured I'd just go with the bronze, and it stands out a lot. I mean, it kind of actually makes this truck unique than any other truck out there. All right, so another thing I like about this truck is this red stitching right here. I love those details. Another right here on the Pro4X, all that red stitching, it just matches the same color as the emblem and the tow hooks. I mean, it just, you know, they really did a good job on these 2020s. I'm pretty impressed with this truck. I looked into other trucks when I was about to, when I was looking at trucks. I looked at, I did comparisons with the Fords. I used to have a 2015 Ford F-150 Platinum before this truck. I loved it. It had the EcoBoost. It was very fast, but I was having some issues with it, and I didn't want to go back to Ford. So I was like, let me try something else. So I did my comparisons, like I always do. I saw the, I did it online though. I looked up Chevys, of course the Fords. I thought about the new Rams. I looked at Toyotas, but the thing with Toyotas, they're all the same. They haven't really changed them. But on this truck, I always caught myself going back to look at the Nissans again. I will look at the Chevys, I'll look at the Fords, and I'll go back again, look at the Nissans. So that's why I went ahead and decided to get this one. This one does not have the panoramic. They do come with the panoramics in the 2020s, but that's fine. I had it in the Platinum. It was nice, but it's just a sunroof. The sound system in these trucks are really good. I'm impressed. They have a Fender speakers in it. Also with the new 9-inch screen. It's pretty good. It's seamless. It works good. You can set it up. You can set your screens however you want to. The Bluetooth works really good on this truck. I can't really complain about it. Cannot complain. I haven't tried the 4-wheel drive yet. I don't really want to get this truck dirty yet. There is a place where I could take it, close by where I live at. It's an off-road park. But I'm just going to hold off for now. I like how this truck looks nice and clean. And it is black, so it is hard to clean. And, I do have to wash it every week. And other than that, I'm really impressed. If you guys are considering buying these trucks, I would really highly just go ahead and take a look at them. I had pretty good discounts on them because they consider this truck one of the out of all the 5, which is Chevrolet, your GMCs, Ford, Dodge, and then you got Toyota, Nissan. For some reason they consider this one like one of the lowest. I don't see nothing wrong with it. This truck actually is, when I drive it on the road, it feels solid. This new transmission, these new 9-speed transmissions, that's what I wanted to say. These new 9-speed transmissions are amazing. It shifts really fast, and I'm not flooring it. It shifts really fast. If I'm at an intersection, at a full stop, waiting at the light, by the time I cross over when it's green, it turns green, by the time I cross over, I'm either in 3rd gear or 4th gear, and it shifts quick, and it's going. That's either flooring it or just driving normal. It's shifting gears, and I love it. It's completely different than the 2016 and up, and through the 2019s. The other, I guess you can consider that the 3rd or the 2nd generation Titan. I guess these are 3rd, or these are an update. Those had a 7-speed. I had one of those. It was also a Pro4X. That one, I noticed when it shifts, the RPMs would just fall flat. Basically past 1,000 RPMs, and it'll have to build right back up. This one, you shift and it'll maintain it. If you shift that, if it shifts at 2,000, it's gonna stay at 2,000. That's one thing I did notice on the other truck, and I didn't really like about that. It just fall flat. I don't know if there was a fix for that. I looked online and it said something about they could retune it or something like that, or remap it. I'm not sure, but I didn't have that truck that long, and I traded it in, which is fine. But I always remembered it was a good looking truck. I mean, and it drove good too. So that's one thing I was like, I kept on going back to these Nissans. Let me take a look at the back seat. Another thing I like about it, this right here is illuminated, and that's actually an option, and this truck came with it. Another little side note on this truck was the general manager's demo truck, so he drove it for a while, so I was able to get a pretty good discount on it because it had some mileage, but it's still considered brand new, so it was never titled. The back seat is not as big as the F-150, which is fine. I got little kids still. I took the car seats out. It works good. I bought these floor mats for it. I bought them on Amazon. They're 40s Titan, so it fits pretty good. So the back, let's take a look at the back. It has the bed liner already in it. It comes with these rails, and I had to get these cleats. I had to get this separately. It didn't come with it, and I found them on OfferUp. I bought them for $10. So if you are really considering these trucks, I highly recommend them. You won't be unsatisfied, and if you start lifting them up, you'll really start to like them. And they got all the parts, basically all the parts from the previous model, from the new body style, the 2016 through 19. Then they got this updated version of the whole new front end and the transmission and the interior. All those parts basically work on these new 2020s. So if you really, really consider these trucks, I highly recommend them. Give them a try. You know, compare them, drive them, whatever you got to do. You know, don't listen to those reviews. I know that's what they do, but really, they're not all about everyday driving. And like I said, once you fix these trucks up, you'll start to see how good they are. Even if you don't fix it up, but if you give your own personal touch, you'll really, really like to enjoy these trucks. All right, guys, I'll be uploading more videos. If you have any questions, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is George from Normal Ops. This is life outside the plant and inside the plants. Later.